Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats, and welcome back to Calm Down and Level Up. Today we're here again. Holy shit! Welcome back to AI only. We got ANNEX only. We got no factions. We got Millennium Chaos. We got Millennium Dawn, and that's what we're doing today. The English Empire has finally annexed Scotland, reuniting UK for the most part. But yeah, we have our war between Angola and South Africa, and it looks like South Africa is actually winning, despite having a much smaller army. Their division templates must be a lot better. Now, it actually looks like it won't be too long before South Africa races over here to mainland Angola, and Angola's done, because they won't have any more core territory. Now, this is going to leave two very large purple nations, which is going to look pretty ugly, unless Ethiopia does something about it, or South Africa, and one kills the other. Back to the Americas, a lot has changed. Only 306 divisions now for Mexico. That definitely means Mexico lost some divisions. But look at this. They are in Arizona. They are in Texas. They have been cut off in Sonora. So this is going to be bad for these divisions over here in Baja California. The Americans are suffering too. And that in itself is a victory for Mexico. Now, they haven't reached anywhere like Albuquerque or Phoenix yet, but those are definitely within the reach of Mexico at this point. Now, if you guys remember from last episode, Morocco is actually justifying war goals against France because France took those city-states that Morocco had been trying so hard to get. France is not justifying war on anyone right now because they're actually at war with Wales, and they're actually invading Wales. They have taken Cardiff. All they have to do is literally, like, probably drive into one other province, and Wales would capitulate. But France would rather not. They'd rather just sit here by themselves. I was extremely wrong last episode. The French Union took one state. The Welsh Union finally capitulated. France is doing extremely well. They have taken most of Spain, almost the entirety of Italy, and Wales, as well as Switzerland. Now they're justifying against the Venezuelan state because they have this French colony over here. Now, I'm not sure how well this is going to go, France. Oh, look at this. Venezuela has 10 divisions. Now, if France could get a good amount of army over here, how many? 4 infrastructure. So if they dump their entire army over here, their army is going to not do very well. But if they just put a little bit over here, I'm sure it might be fine. France could become another huge colonial empire as well as a mainland Europe empire. But I was extremely wrong last episode about Yugoslavia when they were going to get into a two-front war. I saw that they only had 25 divisions versus Bulgaria, who on their own had 25 divisions, and Ukraine, who had like 50 divisions. But out of nowhere, Yugoslavia became on top, and now Ukraine only has 22 divisions. Yugoslavia has taken Hungary, Slovakia, Slovenia, and a lot of core Ukraine territory now. And in Bulgaria, they've repelled some attacks, but they've also ceded some land to Bulgaria. Yugoslavia, if they take out Ukraine, will definitely become the dominant force in the Balkans. Luxembourg was annexed into Poland. Rest in peace, Luxembourg. Poland, who's your next target? It'll probably be the Netherlands or the Czechs. India finally annexed military Thailand. That's a big one as well. Back to the Middle East, it looks like Iraq has finally killed off all of those pesky Arabian divisions, but they still have to deal with a lot of these Americans that are just stuck out in the desert. And the Turkish-Persian war has not really moved. It looks like the Persians gained some ground, but both of these armies are in such terrible shape that it doesn't really look like much is going to happen. The English Empire is actually now justifying war against... And there goes Morocco declaring war on the French. So, looks like England and Morocco are together going to try to work together to stop this French Empire from rising, as well as Nigeria declaring war on the state of Sierra Leone. Now, we knew this one was coming for a while. If you guys remember last episode, Guinea was essentially the controller of this entire region, except for Sierra Leone right here. And when they declared war on Sierra Leone, they left their capital open. So all Sierra Leone had to do was drive a truck into that core territory, take a couple provinces over here, and the entirety of Guinea capitulated. So now Nigeria is going to become the dominant force over here and will most likely absolutely destroy Sierra Leone. Libya was annexed into Sudan. That's a big one because that opens up Sudan to try to attack other people. They have not been in a different war other than against Libya for quite a long time. Kosovo is now no longer a demilitarized zone, so Kosovo is now allowed to build an army. They have all the equipment that every other country has, so Kosovo could actually be a fairly big player coming up here. Montenegro as well. Only 3 divisions, not very many factories, but they have all the equipment that every other country had. And there is a nuke Moldova. Wow, I think Moldova is at war with Russia, so Russia decided to lob a nuke over there. It actually turns out Poland is justifying against Denmark next. If I didn't announce it before, China is at war with Kazakhstan, and Kazakhstan has actually taken more territory than China. That's because there's actually a ton of divisions from other countries, including India and Japan, helping out Kazakhstan. Indonesia has declared war on Brunei, which is to be expected. Brunei is very small. It's one province, and it looks like they got it surrounded. So Brunei will fall fairly soon here. Bulgaria is capitulating. Sofia is about to fall, actually, and once that happens, that might be the end of Bulgaria. I think maybe 1 or 2 more cities might need to fall, but that's essentially marks the end of Bulgaria being a country. And once Bulgaria capitulates here, that means that all of these divisions down fighting Bulgaria will get to go up and continue pushing Ukraine even harder than they already were. I think once Varna falls there, that might be the end. Brunei was annexed into Indonesia, rest in peace. And Bulgaria was annexed into Yugoslavia, rest in peace. Jeez. Yugoslavia, you just got a little bit bigger, baby. Now, it looks like the advancement into Ukraine has slowed, despite the fact they have 8 divisions now. That many of their divisions have died. Now, it looks like there's Indians supporting over here. So, how many Indians are there? There's a ton. It looks like there's like 5 or 6. There goes the French on the Venezuelan state. Rest in peace, Venezuela, maybe? Question mark? Not too sure. And look at this. Look at what South Africa is doing to Angola. Angola is just absolutely getting destroyed. I did not realize how ill-prepared Angola was. They're down to 14 divisions now. That many divisions have died. Let's go check on France. France, how you doing? Are you gonna advance over here, or is Venezuela just gonna take everything? All right, so I just want to show you guys a really, 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 really dumb French naval invasion. So they have from these ports some naval invasions planned to go across through the Mediterranean, down through the Red Sea, around the Horn of Africa, around the bottom of Africa, around West Africa, and all the way back over here to this side of Morocco and land over here in Rabat. Yes, that is what, that is France's plan. Instead of just going like this a couple miles, they want to go around the entire continent of Africa. Look at this English army. This could rival France. 329 divisions. I did not realize how big this English army was. But they just finally conquered, or just justified against Wales. I mean, against France that controls Wales to capture Wales. France has 1 tank over here. This is not going to work out very well for France if they do declare the war. It looks like Ecuador took 3 states, Colombia took 2 states, and Peru was annexed. So, oh god, that looks horrible. There's an even bigger one, the UK declaring war on the French Union. So, Wales is going to fall extremely fast. Cardiff has already fallen. Looks like that French tank is already on its way out. Wales is completely in the control of England once again. Now, they have quite a few naval invasions planned, and it looks like these actually have a lot of divisions on them. France is not prepared for this. I think this is the end of France now. Is Portugal justifying on France? No, Portugal is justifying on this guy over here, Basque. The French army is over here trying to figure out how to annex Venezuela while they're being attacked by Morocco and England. Kiev is so close to falling to Yugoslavia. Actually, there's no one guarding it. Yugoslavia could drive in there right now if they wanted to. But they're not gonna because, you know, they're dumb. The Portuguese army is now at 49 divisions, which is pretty good. I don't think their army is really growing that much. They do have a lot of factories. But I mean, factories aren't all that important in this game. Portuguese state declared war on essentially Basque country. Rest in peace. Portugal is kind of OP right now, so you are definitely going to die. Now, is the Portuguese state going to justify on France? That would be the logical next step. Portugal is way stronger. Britain has not yet navally invaded the French mainland. France's army is quite inferior at, let's see, 30 divisions? 24 divisions. Only 24 divisions for the entirety of France. 102 divisions now for Portugal. It's the right thing to do, Portugal. Come on. 0 manpower, though. That's a little bit of an issue. Oh, no. Mexico. 21 divisions. Rest in pepperonis, Mexico. You tried? Yeah, they've lost a ton of territory now. Texas is all but recaptured for the Americans. I thought Mexico might have had a chance there, but it doesn't look like they did. And Texas was actually fully annexed into the U.S. now. 19 divisions. It's just dropping 18. It's dropping very fast. Denmark was annexed finally into Poland. Poland is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, slowly and slowly. Poland is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Very slowly, one little nation at a time. And, oh my god. What? Are you serious? This is the biggest underdog story I've ever seen in this game. The state of Sierra Leone beat Nigeria somehow. First of all, they weren't even supposed to win the war that they won against Guinea. Now they've won the war that they weren't even supposed to win against Nigeria. And Senegal was finally annexed into Algeria, so rest in peace. But holy shitballs, Sierra Leone. What a guy. Jeez. Come on. Good job, Trump. You've done a great job over here in Sierra Leone. 47 divisions. I think Nigeria had more than that, but I'm not too sure. It also looks like all of Angola has fallen, except for this northern bit up here. And this is the last little bit of core Angola territory. So if this province right here falls at all to anything, the entirety of Angola collapses. Zaire actually has claims on pieces of Angola now. So rest in peace. But it also looks like Ethiopia and Sudan are justifying against Zaire. So they're going to have a couple of big wars on their hands. This really isn't going to be a big war, but if they can move in here and take this stuff out, then they might be able to deal with this. But how many divisions does Zaire have? They have 90. Ethiopia has a lot. 157 and looks like 138 for Sudan. So these guys are probably going to crush Zaire. Anyways, boys, thank you all for watching. If you liked this, make sure to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe if you're new. I did not realize that Iraq finished off Arabia. What? Iraq won? They're still at war with America, but they did it. Iraq did it. I've never seen... I mean, I have seen them do this before, but it's very rare. Congratulations, Iraq. I mean, good job. Anyways, again, thank you all for watching. If you liked this, make sure to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys are new. And I'll see you guys all next time when the massive nations just keep getting more and more and more massive, and we'll see bigger and bigger and bigger wars. All right, peace.